This segment is sponsored by the Good Feet store. Plantar fasciitis can be hard to pronounce, but it's even harder to live with. And this is where the Good Feet store comes in. We see how their 3-step arch support system could relieve your plantar fasciitis. So here to inform us on how it all works is Justin Titus, who is the district manager at the Good Feet store. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So plantar fasciitis is very, very common, and it's many descriptors for it, ranging from a dull sort of achy pain to something really, really sharp. I've had plantar fasciitis, and I can tell you it is a very sharp pain. And so we'll do anything because it can be very excruciating. So there's a lot of different ways people try to address it, but it's oftentimes very urgent.
And it's one of the top reasons people come in to the Good Feet store, right? To try to take care of this. Okay, what are some of the tips and tricks on maybe dealing with plantar fasciitis?
So we hear a lot of symptomatic stuff. Anything from, I guess the first couple that come to mind are a tennis ball that you roll under your foot, or freezing a water bottle. But we want to do more than just address something symptomatically. We want to address it in a bigger picture, more holistic, long-term kind of way. So we're much more interested in that, and we do that with arch supports in the foot.
Okay, how do those arch supports work? We mentioned it was a 3-step system, right?
Sure. So there's a kinetic chain. It's a 5-step kinetic chain that starts at the feet and ankles, goes to the knees and the hips, back and shoulders, and up to the head. And so we start at the foundation of that kinetic chain. By using 4 arch supports, we can give you balance, we can take pressure off of that kinetic chain, and so it doesn't really matter what you have going on. You can have knee problems or a back problem or plantar fasciitis. We can address all of it by addressing the foundation.
Yeah, going to that root cause of where this is all starting. How have you seen those arch supports help people, especially people who have the plantar fasciitis?
Right. We have what we would call good feet stories. And so when people come in, we hear a lot of no's as part of their story. And no, I don't feel confident to be able to exercise the way I want to. No, I didn't book that trip because I'm afraid that I'll invest in it and I won't be able to show up for it. And by wearing the arch supports, we have folks that come back and we're hearing yeses as part of that story. Yes, I've been out with my friend 4 or 5 times a week walking in the morning. Or yes, I just came back from Italy and I was on that uneven cobblestone, and I wasn't afraid of being in pain. I got to do everything I wanted to do. And those kinds of stories, they start with a trip to the Good Feet store.
Yeah, so you're giving people their lives back.
Absolutely.
They can do the things that they missed, or the bucket list
Turning
items.
no's to yeses is what's great about it. So.
Well, you guys are always expanding. I know that you have so many stores locally. How do people who say, all right, I have this, I need to come and see what these arch supports are all about, how do they find you?
Well, there's many of our locations in the DMV area, but you can also go to goodfeet.com and then find which one's closest to you.
Okay, great. Thank you for coming in, explaining all of this. If you're in pain, don't be in pain anymore. Remember, the Good Feet store offers free fittings and test walks in Annapolis, Fairfax, Frederick, Leesburg, Rockville, Washington, D.C., Woodbridge, and Baltimore. To make an appointment, you call 771-203-0076. Again, it's 771-203-0076.